Hey guys, Billy Gamer here and welcome to today's video. I'm with my good mate, Mr. Manny Pacquiao, the BGI heavyweight champion of the world.
The Indian champion.
So we're doing a video here today of our are we doing top 3? Or should we do
as many as we can?
As many as we can. So we're doing
off the dome.
Off our craniums, so this is completely off the cuff, off the fly. We're doing our matches that we want to see, so fantasy booking, fantasy matches that we would love to see.
That either haven't happened yet or won't happen.
Yeah, so yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and let's get to it. So this is, right, okay, so this is dream matches, yeah. Dream, I know what one you're going to say straight away.
Do you?
Taker and Sting.
Yeah, you bastard.
You know me, man. Mate, I know you very well. Right, let's do this.
God, I can't believe you knew I was going to say straight away.
Oh, mate.
Because I keep going on about it.
Yeah, that's true. So
I'll go first.
You go first, buddy.
Obviously, Paul and Scott already know what I'm going to say. But yeah, I believe this should have been done between the invasion angle. No, a bit after that. I say, when did Taker come back as the dead man? 05 against Kane. 04?
03, I think. 03, 04, something like that.
So basically, any time after that, up until 2010, it should have been the Undertaker versus Sting. Now, now this for me would have been such a good match. The promos would have been really good. The match would have been 10 out of 10. I just feel WWE fucked up big time on this.
Would you have done it like, so you know where WCW done it, where they had Sting just in the rafters and shit like that, and have him obviously drop down. And that'd be fucking awesome.
What I would have done is Taker interrupting someone else, and then out of nowhere the lights go out. Everyone's like, what the fuck, Taker's already out, what's going on?
Yeah, like, who's this?
And you just see Sting in the rafters there, and everyone, the pop would have been absolutely mad.
Yeah.
Comes down, squares up to Taker, no words are needed at this point.
Oh, definitely, it's like the Triple H Undertaker thing, where you don't have to say fuck all, to be honest.
Literally,
because it just writes itself.
And then the promos, like I said, would have been so good. You know, Taker appearing out of nowhere, Sting would not be scared whatsoever. Because if you've seen how he went up against the NWO on Nitro, mate, it was so good. But to be honest, the reason this didn't happen was because Sting has said this a lot. He stated that he didn't like how Vince treated the WCW guys.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he had a point, because
it's a lack of respect.
Yeah. Any WCW wrestler that did do well, they were mostly mid-carders. I believe the only ones that did well was Booker T, but he had to work his way up from mid-carder. Yeah, they teamed with fucking Goldust, for fuck's sake.
Even though, because Booker T was the champ at the time.
Yeah, he was the last WCW. He was WCW World and US champ. And yeah, there's so many people that they just made look
stupid, really
weak and stupid. DDP was there. Stalked Undertaker.
Yeah, that storyline was fucking terrible.
And then, yeah, they just dropped. And yeah, also what was a big thing was, I don't know if you remember this, Paul, just after they got brought, during the invasion angle, there was a match between Booker T and Buff Bagwell, and it was the main event on Raw. And the week that was gonna be after, there was gonna be in Atlanta, Georgia, which was WCW territory.
Yeah.
So Vince basically fucked them over, made them the main event in a proper pure WWF environment. They got booed the fuck out for the whole match. Wasn't even a bad match, to be honest, but because the crowd was so bad, Stone Cold and Kurt Angle invaded, and I believe
they lobbed Bagwell out of the fucking building, didn't they?
Can I just say,
and that was the last time he was on television.
If you watch it, you get chills. If you're a WCW fan, the way Bagwell comes out, the power goes off, it's on Raw. The guy had so much fucking potential. And he got fired for throwing a fucking can of ice at the Hurricane, Shane Helms. But yeah, that's my first match.
That's your first match.
WWE 2K18. I'll have to do it on there. But yeah. Can I just say I would have made it Hell in the Cell as well. Hell in the Cell.
Oh, okay.
Would have been,
that's interesting.
Been epic.
See, I'm going to so in one of our previous videos, we were talking about it. WrestleMania 18, Rock and Hogan, I would have had Stone Cold Steve Austin rather than The Rock. So yeah, Stone Cold against Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I wouldn't have Hogan turn face, obviously like he did kind of against The Rock, but it's under different circumstances. And obviously I would have had it for the belt.
Yeah.
And I probably would have put the belt on Hogan, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would have put the belt on Hogan, and that kind of, because the NWO got booked so poorly.
Another thing Vince fucked up.
Yeah, because like, and I would have had people from WWE kind of jump ship to the NWO as well, because that's what they did back in the day. They grabbed your fan favourite, yeah, and then
the Giant,
turn them heel.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, the prime example of that is when NWO started, you know, and Hogan, you turned him heel.
Have you seen the crowd reaction? I think it was at Bash at the Beach. Have you actually seen the crowd reaction?
1996.
I've never seen so much toilet paper and bottles thrown in the ring. It was fucking
So
mad.
the actual formation, or kind of, you know, not the official formation, but when the third, like, oh, it's the third man, Hogan's here, and then boom, just legs drops fucking
I was actually watching that.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
And the way Hogan was doing his promo during that turn, they had fucking bottles chucked at them. You could see like liquid fucking spraying on them. Hogan stayed in character.
They got booed the fuck, man.
They got beat the fuck out,
and that's what you need to. So I would have had, if I would have done kind of, this is obviously a video for another time. I would have had kind of The Rock join the NWO or Triple H, because
raising DX, could you?
That's the thing. That is the thing.
That leads me up to my next match.
But that could be like a kind of fantasy kind of how we would book the NWO. That could be a video for another time. But yeah, I would have done Stone Cold Steve Austin against Hulk Hogan, because you know, everyone wanted to see that match and it never happened. So yeah, that's what I would have done.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. My turn. This is like a 2-in-1 with basically what we're talking.
The camera is yours, my friend.
No worries. This is like a 2-in-1 one. After the invasion, I would have had the NWO original members against DX.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, your Nash.
So not the shit one at WrestleMania 31.
No, literally all the original guys against the original DX members with Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, Shawn Michaels, Triple H. And also, during the invasion angle, which it all ties to, I would have had a Survivor Series match, Team WCW versus Team WWF, but it's WCW, ECW. It would be with proper original guys, not Kurt Angle fucking jumping ship. Austin was part of that.
Yeah.
The alliance. It didn't make fucking no sense whatsoever.
Kind of like Triple H on Team Raw at this Sunday's Survivor Series. That makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, just because of Stephanie, really. He's doing it. He's doing it for Stephanie. So I would have had in this match, I would have had Booker T.
Yep.
Sting.
Yep.
Goldberg.
Oh, you got to have Goldberg in there.
RVD.
Yep.
And the fifth member, who that was the fifth member? Maybe Sandman or someone like that against The Rock, Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, Kane, Undertaker. That would sell. It would be absolute.
Yep.
Sorry, not Sandman, DDP. But that match would have absolutely been. Vince, he fucked up. Do you know how much CM Punk is right? Do you know how much money Vince would have made? But he's too stubborn. He's eager. He's
not in touch.
He fucked up.
He's not in touch.
He fucked up.
Okay, right. So the next match I would love to have seen again. So.
Are you going to say The Rock and CM Punk?
No, I'm going to say Stone Cold and CM Punk.
That was close.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus CM Punk. That little exchange they had when Stone Cold was the guest host of Raw was fucking quality. Where CM Punk, he was like asking Stone Cold a question, and then Stone Cold was like, "Do you want a beer?" And then CM Punk was like, "What?" And then he kept saying, "Shot of vodka, shot of whiskey," and he's like, CM Punk was like, "What?" And he's like, you know, and CM Punk was like, "Yeah, the what thing's annoying, isn't it?" kind of thing. Like that exchange was amazing. And yeah, it was just fucking quality. It was just so good. But there's so many kind of different kind of storylines and angles that you can kind of do with that. You know, straight edge against the beer swelling fucking, you know, oh yeah, kind of Stone Cold, like.
Because they're both rebels as well. So
exactly.
The storylines are endless. You can do.
Exactly. It's like, you know, it could be like, you know, oh yeah, I went up against Vince McMahon and won, blah blah blah, and then you know they could say. You could say to CM Punk, yeah, you'll never win against McMahon.
Do you know what I would have loved to have seen if that had happened? Them two squaring off, promo, Vince comes out, they both fucking beat up Vince and then go for each other.
And then go for each other, yeah. So stuff like that, it's like, because CM Punk was the kind of modern day Stone Cold. In the fact that, you know, it's you know, fuck the man, like, you know, against authority, like, you know, I'll do and say whatever the fuck I please to whomever I please, kind of thing. So,
can I ask you, do you think CM Punk will return? Because there's reports this week that
he's gonna be the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks really want CM Punk in the Bullet Club. They've been kind of constantly bombarding him. If CM Punk was ever to return to professional wrestling, that's the first place he'll go. He'll go to Ring of Honor.
And there'll be a big rival to WWE then.
Oh, totally. I think they're a big rival to him now. To be
and
honest.
They don't even have a lot of money.
Exactly. So you look at the guys that have kind of left WWE and like
Cody Rhodes.
They're made like, you know, made a name for themselves and they're doing fine financially, and they're getting the creative freedom to
express themselves. Do what they want. Do you know what I'd love to see?
Dave Meltzer, fuck off.
Leave him alone. I'd love to see Ring of Honor and Impact, like Ring of Honor merge or Ring of Honor buy them out because they're struggling right now. They've got good storylines, good wrestlers, but they're fucking broke.
Yeah. If
Ring of Honor can purchase their guys, Eli Drake, Johnny Impact, mate, it'd be wicked.
But yeah, going back to what we were saying, yeah. So I would love to have seen a CM Punk Stone Cold match, because I think their styles. CM Punk's more of a technician. Obviously, kind of same as Stone Cold, but Stone Cold's more kind of like kind of a brawler kind of style of wrestling. I think it would be, and then CM Punk would make Stone Cold look good as well at the same time. So yeah, that'd be my kind of that's my match.
Do you know what I'm thinking of? Like another 3 at least. This is interesting.
Oh, right. We'll keep fucking going.
Right.
We've got all night. Well, we haven't. I've got work later. But
my next one, The Shield versus the Bullet Club. Now, this is an interesting one purely because
what members of the Bullet Club?
What members would you pick? Now,
what members would you pick from the Bullet Club?
I ideally would do like a NWO invasion thing where there's just fucking loads of them, the best ones you can have. So the Young Bucks, Cody,
Hangman Page,
Tama
Tonga,
Kenny Omega, and I'd have Finn Balor and AJ
join them.
You know what I'll do for a storyline?
Let's do it.
AJ and Finn are there obviously in WWE. Bullet Club invade. They're trying to say to them, come back, come join us. WWE people are like, no, stay with us, and they fucking turn on WWE again.
That would be so you could have a Ring of Honor / New Japan invasion of WWE. The invasion done right.
Yep.
The invasion 2.0.
Exactly.
That would be fucking sick.
It would. And can you imagine? And they do all these storylines, all these build up until WrestleMania, and then you have the Shield. Could you do a 3-on-5? Because the Shield can fucking beat up anyone when they're together. 3-on-5?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would say 3-on-5.
I don't know who would win. I'd leave that neutral.
Oh, yeah.
That is something I'd want to see.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, Vince, you'd make this.
You would, mate. You mean.
And then we can have the pyro back. Because we fucking need the pyro back.
Yeah, pyro, fucking. Saving on fucking electric. Right, okay. Oh, man.
This is actually an interesting topic. There's so fucking many matches.
There's so much stuff you can do.
We might have to do a 2.0 with this video with Scott involved. I'm sure he's got
ideas. So right, I'm gonna say Shawn Michaels against Seth Rollins.
Yes.
I would love to see that match.
Yes.
Love to fucking see that match. Just the athletic
prowess of both guys.
Fucking super kicks all over the place.
They would tear the house down. They would put on such a show. Yeah, I just think kind of like, and I'm talking like Shawn Michaels kind of not in his prime. Well, his prime was kind of when he came back from injury from that you know that career the back problem.
Yeah.
Not then. So that was kind of like 2002.
So
2000
between 04.
I would say kind of around the time he was facing
Taker.
Yeah, a little bit before that. Probably he's kind of when he was feuding with Chris Jericho. So WrestleMania 19, I want to say that was around that time. But again, like that Shawn Michaels, where he can still go. I mean, he could still go when he was fucking just before he retired, but. Yeah, against Seth Rollins, that would be fucking amazing. That really would.
Again, I think the crowd would be really good as well. So
yeah.
Promos would be interesting as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, Michaels out there and Rollins be like, come on, give me one more match, you pussy. Super kick, bam. Crowd's like...
Because that's the thing, the crowd will be like...
Who do they
cheer for? It's intriguing, it's an interesting one. And... Yeah, obviously Triple H can kind of get involved because Triple H was kind of like... Seth Rollins' mentor, blah 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 blah. There's so many ways you could go with it, and it's kind of like does Triple H side with his best friend, and yeah, there's so many ways you can tell the story. But yeah, that would be my pick. I think.
Okay.
That'd be decent. I really would.
My turn.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm enjoying this. My next one stems from when I used to watch TNA from 2004 onwards. Which this match can still happen again, but I'd make it a bit different, as I'm about to say. I would have AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Nakamura.
Oh wow!
Triple threat.
Fucking hell.
So I'm hoping in the draft that's gonna be soon. I'm hoping Nakamura goes to Raw. Can I just say, if you can on YouTube, please watch any match that has AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels against each other. Fucking amazing.
In TNA, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Some of their X Division matches, out of this world. Literally fucking front flips, super kicks, and Joe for his fucking size as well.
He's so agile.
Mate.
For a big man, he's quick on his feet.
Can you imagine them three in the ring? Joe, AJ, and Nakamura.
I want to see Joe against AJ again. Definitely in WWE.
It would be so good. Because we know there's definitely going to be AJ and Finn again. They have to, because that reaction and the match.
That match was quality.
They done that match. They planned that in what, 24 hours maybe?
Yeah.
Imagine if they have a whole fucking month.
Exactly. Some of the spots in that, like, imagine what they can actually plan with more time.
Yeah. So that is what I'd go for. I think the match would be really good. There'll be spots everywhere, fucking high flying shit. And it all depends on the writers, really, because right now the writers are fucking shit. Making, for example, Bray Wyatt having a fucking curtain cloth over his head with his eyes black, talking in a A-level GCSE media squeaky voice. Oh, they've pissed me off what they've done to Bray. That's a video for another time. Fucking, he's got so much potential. I'm sorry.
The rage is real.
Such a good character, and they keep fucking him up.
So, like, Wyatt's kind of Mania match with Taker, they should have put fucking Wyatt over.
The promo was so good as well.
Like, Bray Wyatt kind of carried that whole fucking feud.
Yeah.
Undertaker wasn't even on fucking telly. Like, Undertaker was like, I'm not going to show up.
Can I just say what was so cool, which I agree with you? Everyone's intimidated by Taker. When that fucking lightning bolt, I think he came on his chair, on his rocking chair. Ray's just there rocking, laughing. I was like, this is live.
Yeah.
And then they just fucked it up.
Like...
Dave Meltzer, leave him alone.
Dave Meltzer.
Fuck's sake, he's stealing our ideas and shit.
Dave Meltzer. He's probably got the house like wired up.
Probably.
With microphones. What was I going to say? Yeah, so like all props to fucking Bray Wyatt because he made that match on his own.
Yeah.
Like he.
Same against Kane in the Inferno match. That was quite good.
Yeah.
That was quite good.
He kind of promoted that match all by himself.
I think we need a video where we say how WWE wrestlers are being underused. That's a video for
That's another idea.
That's another idea.
Manny, you're full of them, mate. No, you're full of ideas.
On the ball.
On the ball. Right, okay, so... right, so... I'm going to go for... The match I would love to see is... Brock Lesnar against Kenny Omega. Because I think it would be... I reckon it'd be fucking decent.
Especially if Heyman's in the promos.
Yeah. And I think... Obviously, because Omega's... He's a big guy. But he can move. He is agile. He's big, though.
I'll be honest, I haven't watched a lot of his stuff.
And I don't think... That was one of my other matches I was going to say in the previous video. Top 3 matches, favourite matches of all time. I was going to say Omega against Okada.
I'll watch that then.
Wrestle Kingdom 11.
Cool.
Well, they've had 3 matches. They've had like a trilogy of matches. Each one of them is kind of been as it goes on. They're better.
Really?
So their rubber match, is it a rubber match? No, their second match. Sorry, the rubber match is the third. Their second match, it was a 60-minute time limit. Yeah, it was a draw. It went all the way to the end. Yeah, and fucking they wrestled for 60 minutes straight, and no one won. It was a draw, and it was fucking awesome. It was better than their first match, and Okada won the first match, and then Omega won the rubber match, like the last match. Anyway, I'm fucking divulging. I do that.
It's an interesting topic, though.
It's very interesting. I'm a bit of a storyteller. I'll just rub it on. So yeah, going back. So Kenny Omega's he's a big dude, but he can go, and he's very athletic. And I don't think he's going to be a pushover. I don't think Lesnar will be able to, kind of bully him in the ring. And I just think, like you said, Heyman promoting it. I just think it'd be a decent match, and I would love to see that. But I don't think Omega's never ever gonna go to WWE.
There's rumours that him and Jericho are gonna have a trilogy.
Oh really?
Wrestle Kingdom, Mania, and somewhere else. But again, with you, I can't see unless Vince McMahon makes peace with the Young Bucks. I can't see it happening. But they do want Cody Rhodes back, and they do want the Young Bucks. They have done. Triple H has tried numerous occasions to get him.
The Young Bucks are the best tag team in the fucking world.
Yep. You don't have 2K, do you? If you had 2K, the amount of people have downloaded them. It's crazy. You get more people that are not in WWE downloaded than you do with the
in the actual game.
CM Punk as well, Vampira, all of them. It's crazy. I've got, I think, 2 more.
Yeah, go on.
Otherwise, this is going to go on forever.
It's cool. I can edit.
Like I said, we'll have to do a 2.0 with Scott. I'm gonna go with Goldberg versus Stone Cold.
Okay.
I think this would have been a decent match. Promos would have been good because you would have had Goldberg going and Austin going like that with the beers and that. Even at Mania and that, leading up to Goldberg's last match with Lesnar, there was a bit of tension, good tension between Austin and Goldberg. They should have made that into something, man.
Yeah.
I think it would have been really good. Or Goldberg versus Undertaker. I think that would have been really good, to have Undertaker doing his mind games, the bell, Goldberg just there.
Just not giving a fuck.
Not giving a fuck, being like, come on, let's go at it. Again, Vince.
Dropped the ball.
You dropped the ball. You kept giving us Goldberg against Evolution. We didn't want to see that.
Yeah, get buried by Triple H with his big golden shovel, like he did with Jason Jordan on Raw.
Yeah. But can I say, fair play to Goldberg, because his matches, when he was on Raw, they did go on for like between 5 and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So fair play to him. He did take some beats. Like
the kind of him and Lesnar thing last year. Was it this year? No, this year. Well, kind of back end of last year to early this year. I thought it was decent.
Yeah.
I'm still fucking very, very angry that Kevin Owens has not got his rematch for the Universal title.
Every single person that's been a Universal champ is owed a rematch.
Yeah.
Finn
Balor.
Goldberg. Kevin Owens.
Yep. Which is bullshit.
But that could lead to an interesting storyline, a fatal four-way or something in the future. But Vince probably won't do it. But,
we can book this shit. Fucking ring us, man. We can book it for you. It'll be fine.
Oh shit.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna have one more and that's it.
Cool. Right. This is gonna be my last one. Because I'm struggling to think of ones. Not
I've got too many.
Oh man. So. Alright, okay. Actually, no, I've got two now. I've got two. So my first one is going to be Roman Reigns against The Rock.
Yes.
With a Roman Reigns as a heel.
Yes.
And because there's so many kind of, you know, the bloodline, even though they're not really kind of related, but...
family friends.
Yeah, it could be kind of like, oh yeah, Samoan, blah 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 blah.
I'm the best Samoan. Rock comes up.
Yeah, and then Samoa Joe's like, what the fuck? But yeah, no, I think it could be kind of a case of like, how do you book it? You'd have kind of
I think Reigns would win.
Rock come back for like a one-off, kind of like his tag team match with Cena before their WrestleMania fight. And I'd have Roman Reigns turn on The Rock and be like, nah, I'm the
new guy.
I'm the guy. I'm the
Samoan guy.
I'm the big dog. Blah blah blah. This is my yard. Blah blah blah.
Can I just say, Booker T, you're one of my few favourite WCW guys. Can I just say, it's Samoan, not Simonian. He said on Raw that Simonian. My little brother knows the difference between.
What was that, Dan?
Samoans on Raw, The Rock's the best.
Yeah. So yeah, I would have Roman Reigns against The Rock, and I'd have Reigns go over, like you said, because obviously there's no point in The Rock winning, because he'll just fuck off back to Hollywood again. And obviously he's putting over Reigns, but yeah, I would.
This match might actually happen as well because both have said they want to face each other in interviews, as well as The Rock and Triple H going one more time.
The Rock and Triple H, I would love to see them go one more time.
Yeah, I would.
But that's the thing about WrestleMania, you get all these kind of old part-timers come back, and they're kind of nicking
the spotlight.
the spots.
But I wouldn't make them the main event. I'd have them just before the third match from last.
Yeah, it's you're nicking kind of people's kind of paychecks and spots on the card.
They're taking all our jobs.
They took our jobs. So yeah, that's the only thing I don't like with WrestleMania and kind of old kind of wrestlers, part-timers, kind of legends coming back, because it's not fair. You need to build up these stars, you need to put them in that situation, in that environment, to make them better. I'd have Rock and Reigns.
Oh, I agree with that. I would have my last one would be either Vampira against the Undertaker or Vampira against Kane, and I'd have
You loved the Undertaker, didn't you?
I love Vampira, man. I love
Vampira.
Vampira, man. I would have Vampira winning, but not clean. If he was against Taker, he'd win from Kane interference. Or if he's facing Taker, he'd win from... No, I said that wrong, didn't I? Right, if he's facing Kane, interference from Undertaker. If he's facing Taker, interference from Kane.
Okay.
I think it'd be a good feud. Like I said, in the previous video, Vampira was fucking off his nut. You know, he dropped fucking blood on Sting and everything. Yeah, there's so many matches he could have had, and he would have thought of some fucking dark, twisted match. I take it you've never seen Vampira versus Raven in TNA, a dog collar match? No. The only way to win, putting the collar on your opponent and dangling them over the top rope, so they're literally hanging.
Oh, okay.
Raven won that, but yeah, that match was fucked. So that, again, Vampiro could have done so
You do
many.
love like a weird gimmick match, don't you?
I love something that's outside the box.
Yeah.
Creates money.
Right. I'm looking forward to NXT War Games, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because I used to love back in the day.
War Games.
You had the War Games match where you had like fucking free kind of. It's like a Hell in a Cell, but free rings. In WCW, like I remember watching the Four Horsemen against NWO.
That was really good.
And that was a really good match.
Yeah.
That was when fucking Ric Flair, they put his head in the cage door, and then they smashed the door on his face, and literally he was pissing out blood everywhere.
Yeah.
I remember watching that as a kid. That was fucking...
NXT, for me, I think NXT is much better than SmackDown.
Yeah.
Raw is decent, but NXT for me is
I do need to... I'm not going to lie. I don't...
to catch up. I keep telling him.
I need to watch NXT.
There's so many good wrestlers on there.
Yeah.
And also you got Liv Morgan, Vanessa Bourne.
Anyway, moving on. So,
yeah.
I'm gonna end it with one more match, which I've literally just forgot. I'm gonna have my boys, the Young Bucks. I would have them go up against the Usos.
Ooh.
Super
Yes,
kick party,
yes.
all day long. Yeah, I'd have them kind of invade SmackDown and just take the belts off of them, and it'd be like, right, we're taking over.
Would you have them invade with the Ring of Honor tag titles as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he gets more. Obviously, it promotes Ring of Honor,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like, right, yeah, because that's the thing. Because the Young Bucks, everywhere they go, they're champs, and obviously, yeah, if they just come out and go like, yeah, look at all the belts we've got, we want those fucking belts, you know. And I think it'd be a decent match. All four of them are very athletic. Again, and there's so many ways you could go with it. So many ways you can go with it, because you could have Roman Reigns kind of help the Usos, and then have fucking Cody Rhodes come out, because then it's Cody Rhodes against Roman Reigns. Obviously, they've had their Twitter beef recently.
Yes.
Like, mate, there's just so much potential.
Money.
Exactly. It's.
But can you see Vince giving them a part-time deal for this storyline? Never say never in wrestling.
Never say never.
Can it happen?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Because they want CM Punk back badly. Badly.
See, the pop heat CM Punk would get if he returned. Even I'd lose my shit. I'd get such a boner.
If Bullet Club invaded and they had CM Punk, can I just say now, it'd be the best wrestling fucking storyline since the Monday Night Wars. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
It would be fucking awesome.
But again, would Vince do it? I know Triple H, as we've said, is after Kenny and the Young Bucks and all that before. But he's got beef with CM.
He needs to put that aside though,
For
and
money.
just be like, look,
That's a business.
we're going to make a lot of money together, kind of thing.
Yep. But for now, that's what WWE 2K18's for. You can do these on universal mode, so yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe. All that jazz. We'll see you soon. Too sweet. Boom.
Too sweet. Boom.
Did you like that video? Why am I talking like that? Please check out the rest of my previous videos. Anyway, here's all my social media jazz. Just here. So please check that out. Bye.